Hello, Mabel. How are you? We hope you are having a good day. This is a brief presentation on how to open what we're calling for the moment Kstar Mexico. So let's begin. First, we'd like to remind you some of the advantages of having it, and let's start with immediate delivery time. As you know, and as we have told you in the past, this is one of the key features to have a successful sales here in Mexico. We can't stress that enough. Second of all, better tech support. We are really proud of having today one of the best tech supports in the whole country, but with one of Castar's technicians here, we think we can do that even better. Third, better advertising, better customer service, and that will lead to better customer trust. So with Castar here in the country, we can reach all of Mexico very easy. In a near future, why not Central America? So let me walk you through the steps on how to open these offices. The first thing we need is a physical address. I will explain a little bit that more. Second of all, and this is the trickiest part of the whole process, is a notarized certificate. This is a letter, a certificate that will give legitimacy to the company. And the third step is get the company tax ID. After we get all of these three things, we just notify the government about our economical activities, and we'll be set to go. So it's really not that complicated. It's a simple, a little bit tricky process, but overall it's really not that complicated. So let me explain you what we need to do on all these steps. Let's begin with the physical address. Will be the actual physical address in which your office will be held. As you know, we have suggested the building known as Reforma 115 Tower. And what we need to do here is to get a contract from these offices so that we can show them to the notary and the Department of IRS, here in Mexico, so we get a tax ID. And what we need to do is just to sign the contract, pay in advance, and we'll get that step out of the way. The second step is to get a notarized letter. This is actually the trickiest part, as I mentioned before. The first thing we need to do here is we need to define the associations. This means which persons will direct the company, which persons will be legally responsible for the company. You have to decide these Kstar people will be responsible for the company. And something you should know: these people don't actually have to live in Mexico. They just will be responsible for the company. Another thing you should know, and this is very important, we just find out recently that by Mexican law, foreigners can't own more than 49% of a company in Mexico. We know that this is an important point. You and all of the Kstar team you should know. The second thing we need to do here is to define the capital of which the company will be funded with. We need to open a bank account with some money so that we can tell the notary this is our bank account and this is the capital of which the company will be founded. We recommend the amount of 50,000 Mexican pesos, which is right about 3,000 US dollars, depending on the exchange rate. Once we deliver all the documents, which I will tell you in a moment what they are, we fill an application. We need to pay the notary fee and a percentage of the capital of which the company will begin with. So that's really all the things we need to do. And another thing you should know: Chinese representatives need to be in Mexico to sign the letter. This will be, again, the people that will be held responsible for the company, will direct the company, and need to be here in Mexico to sign this certificate, and will be set to go. And the third step is the tax ID, which is, I think, the most simple step of all. We can get it over the internet, and once we get the notarized certificate. Now, what do we need? What kind of paperwork do we need to get this, all of these things. Let me tell you. From the Chinese representatives, again, people who will direct Kstar Mexico, we need these things. We need the birth certificate, the passport, and you need to get from the Mexican Council in China immigration status as an investor. You need these three things. And the birth certificate and the passports need to be translated by a Mexican government certified and approved translator. We'll get it for you, don't worry about that, but they need to get these things. And after you all get all these things, these persons from Kstar will get a Mexican tax ID, and we need all of these things to get all the steps before. I don't know if I'm making myself clear. We need all of these things from the Kstar people so that we can get all of the steps. And once we all get all this, the final step is notify the partner economy about the economic activities as I mentioned before, and we'll get final approval, and Kstar Mexico will be officially founded. So I hope we have made ourselves clear. If you have any doubt, please let us know, and we can tell you how excited we are about this. And once we get the green light from you, we'll take care of everything, most of everything. We'll just tell you we need you guys to be here on this date. We'll tell you as with the we'll tell you many months before you need to be here so you can schedule your visit to Mexico. And well, I guess that's it. That's it. I hope if you have any doubts again, please let us know, and have a good day. Bye.